What's up, baby dolls? We're going to go through some cracker PulseChain coverage from our friend Ivan on Tech. And then I'm going to drop for you the highest value content Moggening in crypto. Let's go.
Is that how you say it? You're masochistic, but you've been here with us for many years. You're kind of inherent part of this community. So let me check what Pulse is doing. Let's see if we struggle with you or what hell we do together. Ah, man, yeah, it's what can I say? Masochism continues. I mean, it's kind of like a Jehovah's Witness, or how to say it? I mean, those guys, they wait for the Messiah to come back. For them, the Messiah, Richard Hart, he will come back. At some point, he will come back. I mean, kind of hanging out here near the lows. I mean, maybe it's a kind of a bottom here, though. I mean, now we're above this. Maybe it's a double bottom even. I mean, if you want to make a bullish case. So yeah, let's see, guys. A big shout out. But again, the problem, as I told you, is like, okay, let's say I want to buy. What should I buy? I can buy PulseChain, I can buy HEX, EHEX, PHEX. Also, people shill pDAI. Buy pDAI. Oh, Ivan, you missed pDAI. pDAI did a 10x. Oh, and then it goes down at 99%, and then it like pumps 5x, and people are like, Ivan, you missed another 5x, bro. Then it goes up, then it goes down, another 99. Oh, but you missed another 10x. Yeah. I love it, man. Like, without hexicans, this industry wouldn't be the same. It's crazy. As soon as like it pumps me, oh, I don't know, you missed it. Oh yeah, this is like exactly DWB, exactly. Dick with butt, right? Is that what? Oh, but you missed it. Then it goes down 99% again, then recovers 5%. Oh, you missed it. Ivan will buy at the top. He's the bottom signal, yes. You get the most engagement by far from PulseChain. I mean, maybe as a specific coin. I mean, maybe, but that's what I'm telling you. Like, the cult is crazy. Like for some cults, they also translate into the price. Pulse cult, they have engagement, but for some reason, it does not translate into the price, guys. How maybe do a new coin on Soylana? Maybe. I mean, I'm not kidding. Launch HEX on Soylana as a new coin. Like, because listen, the fundamentals of the existing Pulse equal is not too great. Just drop all of that. You have great cult. Just do a new HEX on Soylana from scratch. It's gonna pump a lot, man. I will buy a lot of it if you do it on Soylana. Like, listen, instead of moving from ETH to Pulse, they should have just moved to Soylana. I mean, have one coin. Just have one coin. That's it. Anyway, guys. I know nothing of this is gonna happen, but for fun, someone should do like HEX on Soylana that actually pumps, like outperforms the. Someone should do a pump fun launch meme coin. Down. Guys, listen, that's it. Let's cut it a bit short because it's a good length.
You know, baby dolls, after seeing that, we're having fun. We're all having fun, right? But you look at the pDAI chart. It's nothing to laugh at. Like, it's dude, we literally yelled at the top of our lungs. I lost 500 people. I lost 500, but they couldn't take it anymore. They're like, quit it. No, it's cheap. I said, oh, you said it was cheap before. Yeah, got cheaper. Get over it. You had plenty of opportunity, bro. I mean, it's up 670%. I know, Ivan. I know, we love Ivan. It's having fun, but man, I'm just saying, Ivan. What if it does get to $1, man? You're looking at a 150x from here, when people are yelling at 1,000x away, which was, by the way, right here. Right here's 1,000x away. So it's actually below this. This was 1,400x. Do you know what's fascinating, friends? This is Ivan, Habibi. You were here for HEX, bro. You were here for HEX. It's friends. It is kind of funny. This is HEX chart, yeah. You were here, man. Big payday, big destruction. HEX dropped 83%. And from this point, I'm not even going to bottom ticket. But if you're just getting around here, right, it runs up from that point 141x. That's wild, man. That's about how much pDAI needs to $1 from here. You saw it. Now, here's the thing. What you actually find out is, do they want to make 100x, or do they just want to follow the guy in the top hat named Richard Hart? It's interesting. Do they want to actually make a 100x? If you look at people and their actions speak louder than their words. Their words say, let's play some angel music. That's what they say. Okay, and we're going to mog them. Swimming in a sea of friendship. Their actions totally different to what they're saying with their words. Their words are saying, I want to buy low. I want to sell high. I want to make a 100x. That's what their words say. You look at their actions don't actually show any congruency with that at all. Their actions are, I want to follow everybody else. I want somebody else to tell me that something's legit. I want someone else to tell me when something feels good. That's markets, man. And here's the thing, right? There's a thing about being contrarian, yeah? I mean, like, I think there's a saying by George Soros. He says, oh, it's like really easy to be contrarian. He goes, it's just, the tough part is being contrarian and making money. It's kind of like saying, look for any trend and just take the other side. You'll just get run over every time, okay? But he was coming from a world, now he's a reptilian lizard satanic demon cult worshiper, but he's coming from a world of traditional big markets, collapsed yields, razor thin edge. That's the world he's coming from. In crypto, we're in a world where people just don't understand what the hell they're looking at most of the time. Okay, you don't have that in most TradFi stuff. When there's a bond, you know, oh, there's a country, there's a president, they're risky, you have their fiat, you have their numbers, you got their central bank and interest rates, you have all these data points you put in, you have their GDP, you got their unemployment rate, you have their CPI, you know how much M2 money they're printing, you have the stock market, right? You have their balance sheet, you have the reporting standards, you know, the cash flow in and out, you got the sector that they're in, you know, the meme of cash flow and stocks and the products they're making and the growth rates of that. You have that. In the land of cryptocurrency, we don't have that. We don't. We're just a bunch of network effects on the internet. That's what we are. Now, that's why I'm just telling you, friends, there is so much edge here. Yeah, because we don't know how to model this stuff. Now, on paper, we know kind of how to model. Oh, Metcalfe's law, more people and more volume means more price. Yeah, but people come in just like the seasons, right? They come in, hey, I really like this, and they go away. And they go again, hey, I really like this thing. Oh, it's not a frog anymore. This is a dog with a hat on a different chain. Let me go. And now they don't like it anymore. Okay, it's very, very hard to model these. The thing is, though, if you get some sort of inkling that there's a network effect somewhere, it's worth holding on to. That's one thing we've learned in cryptocurrency land. All right, now, do people really want to make a 100x, or they just want to follow the guy who used to live on top of a sandwich shop telling you to hold it, you know? Let me tell you something, man. I don't speak for Richard Hart. Only Richard does. I just got a feeling, though, he's looked at his Old Testament work, which is HEX Season 1. He might want to do some tweaks with the people he onboarded. He might want to tweak it a bit. I'm just guessing, man. I don't know. I'm just guessing. He probably wants to do some tweaks. Maybe he's like, nah, maybe I didn't really anticipate people's behavior the way I thought it would play out. And what do I mean by that? Well, it was Old Testament Richard. It is what it is. I'm not saying there's any regrets. I'm just saying he's probably looking at the league of first cycle hexagons, like, you know, Warlord Richard, which I am the gospel, follow everything I do, everything else is bad, don't do DeFi, don't do meme coins, don't do anything else, I have all the answers. That was old one token only, right? He's probably looked at it and he's like, well, the world's moving a different way. There's more chains. There's a lot of psyops. There's people moving in and out. We've got to change what the definition of really a cult is, you know? The cult is almost like, don't look at anything else. Don't look at anything else. But he might be changing it, friends. I mean, like, that's why I'm saying, like, you got to think about, for Richard to even conceive of a ping pong stablecoin, you got to understand what this thing means now. Okay. Yeah. And look, it can go to zero for a third time. Okay. I know Ivan's laughing and everything. It can go to zero for a third time. So he can't see it though. Ivan, you can't see it, bro. I'm trying to get you to see. Okay. Look, I'm just going to show you something in a very family friendly way as well. Okay. I know everyone laughs until they don't. Yeah. You got to understand, dude. The guy who used to live on top of a sandwich shop, the Messiah, as you're joking, he was thinking about what's happening today. He was thinking about this in 2021, bro. He was thinking about stablecoin supercycle in 2021. He was thinking about, let's have no admin key blacklist function. He was thinking about that stuff, man. I'm telling you. Now, right now, look what we're saying. Crypto banter. Stablecoins are the biggest narrative in crypto today. Genius. See that? All the way back here. And you know in crypto, dude, friends in crypto, if you can see something literally 1 month ahead, you've crushed all the rest of us. But if you can see something 4 years ahead, that's an eternity. That's literally an eternity, okay? So I want you to just think about Ivan's comments. He can't see it, man. He can't see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? Remember I told you there's Old Testament, Richard, now there's New Testament. Yeah. You know when there's a ping pong coin on your chain, you know what that means, right? Yeah. It means, well, friends, you got to think big, okay? It means even if you're on another chain, even if you're playing around in a dirty casino, even if you've got nothing to do with PulseChain altcoins, and it's not even a bull market, even in all those circumstances, there's some way for you to participate in the chain. There's an option for you. Okay? You gotta understand what that means, man. That's, friends, in Old Testament of the Bible, like I said, God comes down. He says, Abraham, build me a skateboard. I don't like it. Here's a thunderbolt. I'm going to thunderbolt your butt. Give me your firstborn child. Slice him. Give me this lamb. Slaughter the lamb. I'm just going to put pestilence on you just for the sake of it, just to test you. That's Old Testament stuff, right? God is brutal, vicious. Everyone gets savagely wrecked, yeah? Then Jesus comes along in New Testament. He goes, hey, we're changing the music of the party. It says, love thy neighbor. And don't hurt each other. And he who is without sin cast the first stone. As in no one's perfect. Yeah? He's saying that. I'm just showing you, like, this. You got to think about this, right? Because we're talking about a neo-religion, and you're thinking about something to take over the world. Because, friends, what is Christianity and Islam and Buddhism and Judaism? They're network effects, man. They're network effects of how you just see the world. Just think about it. Doesn't matter what you adhere to, right? So with crypto, they're also network effects, but there's a currency now. Yeah, that's what currency is, right? But we don't consider our currency of your native country as a religion because you're born into it. And you're like, oh yeah, there's an army, there's a government that collects taxes. I can't step outside of my country anyway. Yeah, dude, but we just don't use the word cult or religion. But technically it is. It's the same thing. We just don't use those words. It's literally the same thing, right? It's like if you're in China, hey, why can't you use the US dollar? Why can't you use the British pound in China? Oh, no one accepts it. Oh, it's a cult. It's a cult. See what I mean? Right? But also crypto is different because you change the odds. Because we make our own currency. We are the currency. You understand? That's Richard Hart terms. We are the stablecoin now. It's our value. It's our currency. Listen to him in the highest of stakes. That's what he talks about. He goes, government, you keep printing, man. This is not good. We're going to make our own stuff. All right? Look, if you don't see it now, maybe you'll never see it. Maybe, look, I know, friends, I made videos, if you go back to OG Somi 2-3 years ago, I know when you're going to see it, Habibi. Ivan, I know when you're going to see it. Well, when I hear your words, basically, it translates to me in my head is, I go, well, when we're at when we're at 10 cents, you're gonna be watching my videos on repeat. You go, huh, can I get a 10x out of this? That's what you're gonna be. That's what all I'm saying. So friends, I want you to know, when I hear stuff like that, when I was first in a new crypto, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm dumb, maybe I'm stupid, I don't know what's going on, right? Maybe I'm just totally wrong. That's what I used to think, right? That's at the very, very start, because you have no frame of reference. Now I know, yeah, just the price isn't high enough, right? It's just like Bitcoin. By the way, Ivan says the same thing, dude. Ivan, you know, whenever there's some dude from a random bank, TradFi, Jamie Dildo, or anybody else, you know, all of these TradFi, Boomer Energy, European Union, you know, they're shitting on Bitcoin just because it's 120K. You know, a couple of them change their tune at 200K, 500K, 1 million. Right? It's just a matter of the price. The thing is, though, you know, Bitcoin at 200K, you're all out anyway, man. You're looking at, this is the funniest part. You're literally looking at something that is 150x away from the target, and it just survived going to zero for the second time. And you had a freak like me pegging his own nipples saying, I'm long, I'm bullish. Oh, man. And then you have Richard Hart, who you know is smart, who it plays 5-dimensional chess, who can think many steps ahead. And I'm literally telling you, man, stop thinking about whether this thing can actually go to $1. Stop thinking about that, okay? It's the wrong question to ask. The right questions to ask are, have I seen this before? First answer is obviously no. I'm like, oh, well, now I'm interested already. I'm taking a punt no matter what. Okay, second question, okay? Why would you want this to get to $1? That's what I'm saying to you. I've given you the answers, by the way. I've literally given you all the videos. Why do you want this thing to get to $1? And I've just told you, man, the New Testament. Now, if you're in any other chain in crypto and you're taking profits, he can literally freaking advertise to you. Do you get it? He can literally crank up the yield in here somehow and freaking advertise to you. Doesn't matter what chain you're on. Yeah? If you're on Phantom, if you're on Soylana, if you're on Ethereum's 15th layer 3 chain, if you're on a random Fugazi chain, it does not matter, dude. The fact that this exists is like an advertising beacon to the rest of the world going, hey, better hedge yourself with a blacklist function removed stablecoin. And guess what? You can earn some yield on us anyway. Huh? Man. Look, everything what I'm saying, man, it goes over their head. You want to know why? They want the dude in the top hat to come out and say, this is my coin. Come and get in and front run everybody. That's why I'm telling you, perhaps, like, you got to think bigger, man. Maybe he just doesn't like the coffin dance. That top signaled the top. Maybe at the time he liked it, and then he's like, I just don't like what you guys did when the price went down. Maybe he does that. I don't know. Maybe he'll never do that. You know, of course you'll love your first Cycle HEX. Maybe deep down he thinks, maybe I want to speak to a different crowd of people. Maybe. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. All I'm telling you is you don't even need to know, dude. You're literally looking at something you've never seen before. Friends, I'm telling you, man, it's a disbelief laugh. Like, I want to ask you something as well. You're watching Ivan's show or anything else. Where's your 150x for me? Where is it? Give me. I'll give the. Where's your 10x for me? By the way, where's your 10x for me? Where's your 10? Forget 150, bro. That's like off the chart. Where's your 10x for me? Is that? Where is it? Where's the thesis? Where is it? Is it just, buying fart coin after it's gone up 4,000%? Now it's shield all over crypto Twitter. Come on, bro. But you only get those rewards when you see someone like me who dares to stick his head out and everyone's laughing. Friends, literally, he's just laughing. He's literally laughing. He goes, man, he's just laughing. So the time not to be laughing is when everybody's like smiling. Hey, this thing's definitely working. I've already told you, I'm totally prepared. If pDAI gets to 10 cents, okay, I am totally prepared. Everyone's unmuted me. Everyone's unblocked. Everyone's watching. And I'm getting messages. Hey, it's definitely going to $1, right? How sure are you? It's definitely going to $1 because I just borrowed money on my home. I'm totally ready for that, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. It's just, you just got to let it play out, okay? So you can do with that what you want. I'm just telling you, look, man, Look, it can go to 0. Like I said, man, I'll tell you 1,000 times. It can go to 0 again. I'm just telling you, dude. I've literally given you, if this works out, I've just given you the highest value alpha that you're ever going to get. Blue Ocean chain, nobody's looking. Everybody can see it's not listed on an exchange and they're still ignoring it, okay? The whole market has priced PulseChain for dead. PulseChain community members have priced this for dead. Jeez. Can you imagine that? The cult that's given a 1% chance of survival, which we know is alive, has now given this a 1% chance of survival. That's why the thing's less than 1 cent. Like, if you don't get it by now, I just don't have time to explain it for you, all right? Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.